Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will lose ourselves in All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, published in 2018, is a poignant contemporary romance that explores the complexities of love, marriage, and infertility. Told through alternating timelines of then and now, the novel reveals the highs and lows of Quinn and Graham's relationship, examining how external pressures and unresolved emotions can challenge even the deepest of bonds. This standalone novel is widely acclaimed for its raw emotional depth and relatable portrayal of marital struggles. Plot summary: Quinn arrives unannounced at her fiancé Ethan's apartment, eager to surprise him after returning a day early from a trip. Excitement fuels her as she plans to cook him dinner and spend an intimate evening together. However, her plans take an unsettling turn when she steps out of the elevator and encounters a man pacing nervously outside Ethan's door. This man, Graham, immediately sets her on edge. His demeanor is anxious, his movements tense. As she tries to enter the apartment, Graham stops her with a chilling question. "Is your fiancé home?" What follows is a revelation that shatters Quinn's carefully planned life. Ethan, her fiancé, is inside, having an affair with Graham's girlfriend, Sasha. The truth unfolds in painful, undeniable clarity. Voices from the apartment filter through the door, confirming the betrayal. Stunned, Quinn collapses to the floor in the hallway. Graham joins her, his anguish mirroring her own. Strangers united by heartbreak, they share an oddly intimate moment of grief, anger, and even humor as they wait for their respective partners to emerge. When the apartment door finally opens, the confrontation is brief but impactful. Ethan's guilt is written across his face, but Quinn cannot bear to stay. Graham, too, chooses to walk away from Sasha without words. Together, Quinn and Graham leave the building, their connection already deeper than either could have anticipated. Months later, Quinn and Graham cross paths again. This time, their meeting feels less accidental and more like fate. Drawn to one another's sincerity and shared vulnerability, they form a tentative friendship. Graham's humor and kindness gradually help Quinn heal from the devastation of Ethan's betrayal. Their bond deepens, and soon, friendship transforms into love. Graham is everything Ethan was not: genuine, patient, and compassionate. Quinn falls for him completely, and within a year, they marry, believing their love will be strong enough to withstand any challenge. For a while, Quinn and Graham's life is idyllic. Their relationship thrives on open communication, shared laughter, and the belief that they have found something rare and extraordinary. But as time passes, their shared dream of having children becomes a source of pain. Month after month, they try to conceive, but each attempt ends in disappointment. Infertility looms like a shadow over their once bright connection. Quinn struggles deeply with feelings of inadequacy. She begins to blame herself for their inability to conceive, and her self-esteem takes a devastating hit. The vibrant, confident woman Graham fell in love with becomes withdrawn and introspective, retreating into a shell of grief and self-doubt. Long showers become her sanctuary, a place where she can cry freely without Graham seeing her pain. Her despair is compounded by societal and familial pressures, subtle reminders of the milestones she and Graham have yet to achieve. Graham, though deeply in love with Quinn, finds himself at a loss. He reassures her that their life together is enough, but even his patience begins to fray as the emotional distance between them grows. Their once passionate love life becomes mechanical, driven more by hope for conception than genuine intimacy. Conversations are stilted, marked by avoidance rather than honesty. Graham longs to comfort Quinn, but her walls are impenetrable, and he is left feeling increasingly isolated in his own marriage. The strain on their relationship comes to a head in a series of arguments. Frustrations that have been buried for years rise to the surface. Graham accuses Quinn of shutting him out, while Quinn lashes back, accusing Graham of not understanding the depth of her pain. The fights are raw and painful, leaving them both wondering if their love can survive the weight of their unfulfilled dreams. One day, Quinn stumbles upon a wooden box tucked away in their attic. The box, a gift from Graham early in their marriage, contains a collection of letters he wrote to her during pivotal moments in their relationship. Each letter is a window into Graham's thoughts, revealing the depth of his love for Quinn and his unwavering hope for their future. In these letters, Graham acknowledges their struggles while reaffirming his belief that their love is worth fighting for. Reading the letters becomes a turning point for Quinn. She realizes how deeply she has underestimated Graham's devotion. The box serves as a reminder of the man she fell in love with, the man who has stood by her even when she felt unworthy of his love. Moved by his words, Quinn decides it is time to confront her fears and insecurities. For the first time in years, Quinn opens up to Graham. She shares her guilt, her feelings of inadequacy, and her fear that their marriage is crumbling under the weight of her infertility. Graham listens intently, his relief evident as he hears her finally voice the emotions she has kept hidden. Their conversation is raw, filled with tears and laughter, as they begin to rediscover the connection that once made their relationship so special. From that moment, Quinn and Graham commit to rebuilding their marriage. They agree to let go of the rigid expectations they had set for themselves and focus instead on the love they share. Slowly, they rediscover the joy in small moments, sharing meals, holding hands, laughing together. Their journey is not without challenges, but they learn to face them together rather than retreating into their own pain. The process of healing is gradual but profound. They begin to embrace the imperfections in their relationship, understanding that their love is not defined by milestones or achievements, but by their ability to stand by each other through life's hardships. They learn to communicate openly, to support one another without judgment, and to find happiness in the life they have built together. In the end, Quinn and Graham realize that their love, though tested and weathered, remains strong. They have faced the darkest moments of their marriage and emerged not unscathed but stronger for it. Their relationship is no longer about chasing an ideal, but about cherishing the imperfect, beautiful life they have created together. The box of letters remains a testament to their resilience, a reminder that love, though not always easy, is always worth fighting for. That's all for now. The Journey Through Hopeless series doesn't end here. Check out the rest of the series by Colleen Hoover. You know where to find them. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Colleen Hoover's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.